making as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Tennessee Titans. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 28-yard line.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad. Here's Mariota. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play, Mariota to Davis, 42 yards.
Check three.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Mariota. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Newton. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mariota uncorks one for Davis. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Mariota on 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Mariota hands to Henry. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Throwing, Mariota. He gets it to Brown, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Let's go, first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwan. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Watch one, watch one. Single, 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 single. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Great.
Out of the gun, Newton. And he's got his target. That's more. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready? Mike 20. Watch the slats. Watch the slat. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Gun. 20, Mike 20. Check.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Great. Mike 20. You ain't got nothing. Switch.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And that's complete. It's Watson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st.
Panthers
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
You got tight right there. Joker, Joker. Express!
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. 8.
To throw is Newton. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
All day. Hatch it.
On the run, Darkwa. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Set up. 15 line. 15 line. I'm here all day.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well. It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
The Titans, 1st down.
Wait! D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Chest.
On first down, it's Henry. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Mariota gives to Henry. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Mariota. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Mariota. And that is caught. Walker. Touchdown, Titans. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And man, Charles, talking about zinging something in there. Those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Extra point try now for Succop. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Titans 21, Panthers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. What a spin. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Jack! Great. Shift. Back.
Now Darquan. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Check.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back home.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Say, hey!
Now a run with McCaffrey. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
That's it. What is?
Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Under 10. 10.
8.
Hey, Mike 20.
A shotgun snap for Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
At the 16-yard line.
Big stop, D.
Gun.
Let's go.
On 2nd and 15 now. Newton, throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Gun.
Mike 20. Hustle. Hey, Mike 20. Hey, defense, let's go. There we go, Mike 20.
Operating from the gun. Newton got his target, Samuel. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Double tight, double tight.
Here's Darkwan. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Another run, this time McCaffrey. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. 388. Great.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Newton on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now Lewis here on first down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, Mariota uncorks one for Davis. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, 30 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it is 28-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
All you get is a headache.
8.
Bang, 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 bang.
Gun.
Whip.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
What it is?
20. Get that quarterback, D-line.
8.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line. Echo.
Mike 20.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
8.
From the gun, Newton, quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Newton now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Rush in.
Newton now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Check 26.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 20.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Operating from the gun, Newton. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike 20.
Bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Hey, Mike 20.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Mike 20, Mike 20. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
In the face. Watch twist. Watch twist.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Newton now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Alert. Alert. 3 down. 3 down.
8. Gun.
Alert 3.
After the run, Newton going to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Here I come. Here I come.
Great. Off. 20, Mike 20. Watch the run.
From the gun, Newton trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
8.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
I'm coming.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Big hold of the 30. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, Newton finds his man, Watson, over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run with Darkwa. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Great.
Mike 5'9".
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Newton. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Harold Landry in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long.
Check 52.
20.
Short. Hey, Mike 20.
Watch the screen. Gun.
From the gun, Newton. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Harold Landry in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
You better break. I'm letting you know right now, you better break.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
55, Mike 55.
Check. 80 weapon. SOS.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Great.
Check 24. Smoke.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
20.
Check 6 guys.
The Panthers going for it on 4th. Newton. And he's going to go down again. Cameron Wake. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Three.
We taking wins home. Buzz. Right, check. 59.
One.
Watch the pass. Check.
Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
42. Panthers mistake.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Get that ball. Check. Lucky. Kill.
Great. What is
Draw play as Newton gives to McCaffrey. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Here's Newton. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Great.
They snap it to Newton. Over the middle, complete. It's Watson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Newton. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jarrell Casey with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And now Mariota and the Titan offense, they're going to line up to go for 2. Following the interception here, Mariota. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.